What's happening, big dog? What's your thoughts?
Little bit unique situation with a lot of these guys, younger guys, getting, I guess, paying for box at a high rate.
Hmm.
Not really understanding it all that much because I know you ain't got to, as you say. Just you can find way better chicks that don't have to visit. Like you're visible yourself, so I really understand the need to be lazy. I understand they don't want to go outside, but I guess the guys want to take an easy route and just pay somebody's salary for a chick that's doing the same thing that a chick that actually care about you. So
I think that the
neither,
nature of these guys is just to spend money on box.
I guess so. I mean, I can't. I might like. I'm not gonna have as much money as them, but I'm in the process of starting to run my family business now. So
Hmm.
I'm about to come up on a lot of bags, but I'm gonna stay down for at least 2 3 years because I want to have security before I just start spending money I don't understand.
I
So
understand that, but when you
am I?
let me say this: when you start getting into the spotlight, it might be a little bit different for you, though.
I mean, I think it will because the situation I have right now, I'm out of Philly. My
Okay.
dad is a retired police officer, and he has a security company in Georgia and South Carolina.
Okay.
I'm opening an office in Philly, but we're taking over 30 stores, 30 to 40 stores
Okay.
from the rip. So I already understand that. Yeah, your head can get big, and he rich, but I don't think about me being rich because that's his money. So my goal is to add value to the business, have him make crazy amount of money. He already has it, but if he get what he need to get, I'll get what I need to get. My biggest thing is when you moving and shaking the people you already know, they start counting your pockets because he had somebody do that to him and start stealing from you in different ways. As you say, you
Okay.
become the bank for other people because they don't know how to make opportunities. I've always been in a situation where I know how to talk to people. I had my own cleaning business at one point, but me being the main provider for my children because I took over for their mother years ago. I had to make a lot of different choices. So
Are
females
you
out there,
still? Are you still? Are you married at all?
I'm not married. No,
Hmm. How many kids you got?
I have two.
Hmm. That's rough. That's a lot, man.
It taught me a lot, though.
You
It
do
taught me
co
a
you
lot.
you do co-parenting?
No,
Hmm. I don't know how you do it, big dog.
a lot of sacrifice. That's all I
How you
had
gonna
to
be
do.
running businesses and you still got to be daddy?
It's easy now. They 13, 14 now. It's just a little
Oh,
different.
they big
So
now. They big now.
yeah, they big. I went through this,
Okay, I
a
got you.
while ago, and they're close in age. One was born April 3rd, one was born April 9th,
I
a
got you.
year apart. So
All right.
they're real close. So I could do everything once. But when I took them to my dad's house in Atlanta over the Christmas, they looking at everything like Grandpa got a Ferrari and Grandpa got this. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but understand you got to put the work in. Don't just worry about the toys. The
Yeah.
toys are
Yeah.
easy, but you got to understand the sacrifice that goes into it, which is similar to what you, Q, and Angry Man was talking about last night about a man really committing to the work, even though the woman wants somebody to be there. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but
Are
I
you
go
got
get
any
this.
women that you're talking to right now?
I do. I mean, I've been in a relationship for about 6 years, but it's just a thing.
6 years?
6 years.
What you gonna do with her?
I mean, at one point I thought about marriage and everything, but I know when I step into this business, I'm not going to be super available. So I got to see how she moves.
What that? But that don't have nothing to do with nothing.
It does have to do with her if she can't play her part.
In 6 years, you wasn't able to recognize whether or not she could play a part in that though.
I think a lot of it was for me to become mature. I had to do a lot of understanding how to be the man because I was in a situation where a lot of women were strong personality. I wasn't able to really stand up to a lot of things. But knowing what I know now, been watching you for about 2 years and
Mm.
understanding the way you're supposed to move compared to the way the most men move because they're scared of whatever, it changes a lot of things where you actually understand your value as a man. So,
So, do you
you know,
plan on actually getting like married or anything like that?
I would
Is
love
that
to get
something that
married
she's asking you about?
now.
Why is she asking
And
you
that's
now?
I think she sees the meteoric rise with things. She's not a material person, but at the same time, it was a big thing where I don't want to explain the value of being married when somebody who didn't necessarily see that. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't have to make that offer.
So
It's not a situation.
she never was asking you about getting married in the first place.
She was, but she's not the mother of my children. So it was a thing of she didn't want to play a role she wasn't ready for.
I guess the only thing I'm just trying to understand is what's the long term vision for this whole relationship thing that you in? Because it sounds like you got your whole life together from a business perspective. But I'm just trying to understand: is you trying to be with her, or are you just trying to keep her around? Is she just a convenience, or is she somebody that you actually see yourself with being with for the rest of your life?
I see myself being with her, but you know how situations change, and then some people came
Not after
in.
6 years, they don't. You know exactly who it is that you're dealing with.
I will hope so, but again, I'm not I'm very accessible right now.
But I don't know
Does that
what
make
that
sense?
means.
So for the last 6 years, I haven't had a job. I've been on the gig work, and I've been trying to get away from that, along with having my own business. So my ability to kind of be around and do what I need to do is different compared to when I'm committed to something else. I'm like, this this is number
I
one.
don't know. It
I
sound a
don't know.
little. And listen, let me tell you what it sound like to me. You want to know what it sound
Go
like to
ahead.
me?
Go ahead. Give me the pill.
Sound like you getting money now, and you a lot more stable now. And so now
Yeah.
you questioning whether or not you want to be with her because she was convenient at a time that you ain't have nothing, but
You know,
she's becoming inconvenient now that you see yourself going to the next level. That's what it sounds
you
like
know,
to me.
you know what? At one point, I thought that, but I understood
I
that.
don't know why y'all don't just be being real with me, man. I know what the hell is going on out here in these streets, man. Listen, I didn't
Listen,
coached a lot of people. I've seen a lot of situations. I've seen a
right,
lot of things play out. One thing is for show, and two things is for certain. I know, and I can tell, and I know the nature of people. The
right,
reality is that you now see yourself in a different position. You see yourself as more valuable. You see yourself as greater and you're starting to question whether or not you think that she can play a role in your life based off of where it is that you see yourself going.
right.
That's just the reality.
I mean, I guess it's a natural progression when things are different. Again, this opportunity has been open to me for about 10 years. I just started recently
Don't
entertaining it.
matter. They ain't got nothing to do with that.
I got you.
So
Well,
what was she doing this whole time that y'all was that you was trying to figure it all out? Was she working? Was she supporting you? Was she holding you down?
yeah, she's working. She was working back then. Went through the pandemic and everything. She
Uh
been
huh.
holding me down. It
Uh
was
huh.
a thing of. Let me ask you this.
No, wait. You got to give it to me.
I'm trying to give it to
Give
you.
me the sauce.
So my thing is this, because when it comes down to certain things where family meshing and we had issues with that because she come from a different background, but it was a challenge with so I had to really navigate. All right, well, do I throw this whole thing away and try to do this, and you're trying to play two different lives? It was just complicated for me because I ain't gonna make everybody happy. So I was like, "F everybody," and it's just do what I gotta do. But my children come for anybody else, so it's just a thing of knowing I want to really, really, really get into things with making sure my children are good before I bring in somebody at a different level. Like I got a lot of parenting to do. My son's about to get into high school. Come in, he graduated from high school Monday.
But wait.
I
Okay,
got
so let me ask you another question. You gonna keep it real with me? You gonna be 100 with me?
what else I'm gonna do? If I lie, you gonna know.
All right. So let me ask you a question. Have you been with any other chicks?
Over the last 6 years,
Yeah.
when we
Keep it
had our
100.
when we
Keep
had
it
our
100 with me.
yeah, she know.
No,
No
she
reason.
don't know. She don't know about all of them.
What you
Come on,
mean all of them?
come on, big dog.
Big dog. I get my money. I don't worry about these chicks because I'm not trying to save nobody. That's where I'm at right now. I did that.
How many chicks you got on the roster that's available right now?
that's available. Like it's
Yeah.
only her. I live with this chick. I pay all the bills. Yeah.
I said that's available, not that you. Come on, man, keep it 100 with me, bro. Because if we
I
gonna
don't
have
have
a
a
real
roster.
conversation, then we got to have a real
I don't.
conversation, bro.
Right. I don't have a roster, but if I looked at my phone, I could probably get with 6 or 7 chicks. I really tried,
Okay.
but
So
I'm not.
considering that you have all of this availability and options,
Mm,
what changed? Why is everything evolving now that you in a different space? You in a different life. You got different money. Your kids is getting bigger. Now you different.
so all right, let me put it to you this way. I was the person that brought up marriage. She didn't want to get married.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay, so it's not a thing of like for me, it's not that I'm changing. It's just like I understand what's going on.
Yes, you
I
are.
don't.
Yes, you
Okay,
are.
well, okay, okay.
You know you changing. You don't
I mean, it's
listen.
not even
Listen.
that
The one thing
changing.
about us men is that we can see, we can project our greatness. When we start
Okay,
to see that window of opportunity, and we start to see the potential for that Ferrari and all of that other type of stuff, and stand out for the next 2 years, or what the opportunity is going to present ourselves with, we start making an evaluation of who's going to be in our lives in the time of our abundance.
all right. So let me ask you this: is the size of the bag that you know that you're coming up with in general dictates who you should keep in your life?
No.
Okay,
Mm. Because
I believe that
the
also.
people that
That's why I'm not trying to be
the bag
too.
don't have nothing to do with who you should keep in your life. Who you
Okay,
should keep in your life is based off of who you are from a character perspective. See, listen, when I coach people, when I kick it with people, I don't just kick it with people based off of business. I kick it with people based off of the entirety of who they are, ensuring that their character is matching their trajectory as far as their success. Because what happens is your character is going to keep you along your journey with success. Because most people don't even know what it's like to have to deal with a certain amount of money. Most people don't know what it's like to have to be bombarded with different women or different people that want your attention, or the opportunities, or what it's like when you pull up in a Lamborghini. See, a Lamborghini for me, jumping in that Lamborghini, that's just a fucking truck to me. It's a nice truck, right? And it's something that I like based off of all of the features and the quirks or something like that. But let me tell you something. When I jump out the Lamb and the girls are saying, ooh, they don't mean shit to me because I'm on the phone with my wife at the same time, right? So it's different for me because when I get up in the morning, I pray for character to keep me in places that my money is not going to be able to, they can't help me, right? And
right.
so it could be a curse or it could be a blessing. But the problem with a lot of guys is that they don't start evaluating who it is that they have in their life until they start to see themselves with some abundance. Then they start pivoting, right? If this woman is a woman that's held you down for the last 6 years, why you dipping out now?
I don't think I'm dipping.
Well, then
I don't. I don't
that means that you wasted her time for 6 years then, because she was convenient. She was convenient for you when you ain't have shit. When you was gig working and you was hustling, she was there. But then all of a sudden, she ain't convenient no more, and you kind of let her know because listen, I did talk to you about marriage, but then at the same time, you ain't want to hear it. Now all of a sudden, come on, you got to be consistent the entire way.
okay, so just to keep it real, funky with everything. It for me, it's just it's more than just taking care of me. It's a lot of things that come with it for me because, as you say, the character and everything there. Parts of that is there and it's gotten better since she's been getting older and everything like that. So
How old
my
is she?
thing,
How old is she?
she just turned 30,
How old are you?
32.
You don't like her no more.
I love her.
No, you don't. Well, loving somebody don't mean that you like them though.
I okay,
You
so
don't
let
see a
me.
future with her.
I've always seen the future with her. That's the whole thing.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
You can say it all you want. I always seen a future with her. It was more about some other things that I believe we didn't align on.
So you don't see a future with her.
Listen, I don't want to have to sell people on a dream on things. That's just kind of how the way I am. The way I move is the way I'm going to be. I'm consistent. If I'm not consistently getting what I need from somebody, I start to reevaluate the situation. So I look at things and I think not to be snapped, but understand, is it a history or is it a phase? Can I handle it? Can I cannot handle it?
Has she
Can
ever
I work
cheated
with
on
it?
you?
She's never cheated on me.
She never cheated on you.
We through this whole 6 years, there's been a lot of off on, off
No,
on.
no, no,
So
no.
it's
That's
just
cool. But did she ever cheat on you?
no, she's never cheated on me, and I never cheated on
Has
her.
has she ever abused you?
I wouldn't say abused because she has a very similar demeanor to you. Tough love and realness is the truth. So if you can't handle it, that's a whole different ball game.
But
I
that's not
had to
abuse.
realize
She just keeping it real.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not abuse to me, but some
For
people,
me, for me, those are the type of
right?
people that I want around me. Is the people that got my best
And
interest.
that's why I kept her around because it was a more thing like, yo, Dev, this shit ain't looking right. Don't let that person use you. I'm like, you know what? Let me take another look at that. And
But
you give me the
how can
respect.
she use you if she held you down for the last 6 years? Is what I'm asking.
What do you mean by held down? What's
What
your
you mean? She
definition
been
of?
rocking with you through your ups and downs through the last 6 years.
Yeah, she has, but at the same time, she's been fed up with me and do what she want to do.
That's called being in a relationship. My
Right,
brothers don't even like me half the time, but we still rock with each other. Me and my mom get into it with, yo, you're gonna go through ups and downs in your
right,
life. You don't think that me and Rita have never been fed up with each other or got tired of each other or anything like that? That don't mean that I'm an abandoner or when I become famous or when I become successful or something like that, that I'm not gonna acknowledge the fact that she the person that had my best interest at heart when ain't nobody give a fuck about me. Like
really. I don't think
I'm a loyal person, and when people love
so.
me, I love them harder.
I think I'm thinking very similar in that aspect because I'm not going to want to see you drown if you with me. That's just simple as that.
No,
You
no, 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 no,
family,
no, no. It's a difference. It ain't that I don't want to see you drown. I want to see you thrive.
right?
I'm not trying to help you survive. I want you to be great. So my goal is to put everybody else around me in a position of power as a result of my success because they pour into me. They lean into me. They've given up certain parts of their life in order to ensure that I am the one. And so
Right.
I'm gonna reward them for that loyalty. Now,
You
have we
know,
went through things? Absolutely, we went through things, but I don't start to pay attention to the things that we went through in order to justify how it is that I see myself in the future without them.
so let me say it this way because I've always told her she has wifely characteristics towards me in a way I feel comfortable in a way that I know I want to be with her. It's not a thing I want to be exchanging her for somebody else. I don't she tell me all the time, yo, chicks be checking you out, you don't pay them no mind. I'm like, first of all, I'm with you, and second of all, I'm making money. So what I'm worried about them for? So that's just how the way it is. I don't really care. But if I know I got somebody who love me, and I know that for sure, because that's always been a struggle of trying to get some type of not validation, but a situation that works out a lot better for both halves. It's not easy because I love hard. I love my baby mom hard. I got abused through that situation to see what a real situation looks like. So I'm very grateful for everything this lady gave me, and I'm willing to put my whole life with her. That's I'm
Yeah, well,
being real.
here's my real question. Here's my question. Do you see your life with her honestly? Because if you don't, like the thing you got to be is honest with yourself. And you're not a bad person if you don't see yourself with this chick. The thing
Right.
that I'm just trying to figure out is, are you gonna waste your time or are you gonna cut this shit off and then let her go and live her life? Because you're gonna have to be a savage, right? You're gonna have to be a savage, and a savage, in my opinion, is a person that makes the hard decisions when other people can't. And
Right.
so, if you don't see yourself with this chick, then why you gonna let her waste her 30s and her 40s and her 50s hoping? Man, let that hoe go.
Man.
Oh, now you don't want to make the tough decision.
No, it ain't about making tough decisions. I've told her about a long time ago when we was
No, no, no,
going
no,
through
no.
things.
It ain't up to her. It's up to you.
Oh, okay. So my whole thing is right now, like what I have to do right now is I'll be. I mean, let me give you a little bit more context. My mother has stepped in as the motherly duty for my children, and that's been a situation where I'm trying to reclaim some things. But I understand that she doesn't want to live with children, so I got to take the next 2 years to get me and my children in a point where I'm not worried about
So
what she
basically, what does that have to do with your girl?
she's not going to live in the same house with me if she can't coincide with the children the way I want to raise the children and help me raise
You
the
just
kids.
said that your kids is big as fuck. What you talking about?
I am, but it don't mean she ain't got an opinion, and that energy is very strong in the house. Sometimes it's stronger than
Listen,
mine.
listen, 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 listen.
I'm not making an excuse. I'm just being real with you. Like,
You
you want me
waste
to be
you
honest
wasting
with you?
time. No, no, no. You wasting time.
Okay,
Either you gonna let her go or you gonna have her you gonna keep her. If you gonna keep
right,
her, then you gonna have to commit to it. If you gonna let her go, then let her the fuck go. It's as simple as that. You're not a bad person either way. You're a human. She has to be
right,
responsible for the fact that she also chose you and she rode with you without getting married. And then you have to be responsible for how it is that you affect other people. But ultimately it's
correct.
up to you. If you got these thoughts in your head to where you don't see a future with this chick based off of the projection of where you're gonna be, then you need to be at least have some integrity and honesty and roll with it and say, listen, I don't see you playing a role in my life going forward. Let this shit go. Or roll with it. But either way, you can't be on the fence riding. Either let her go, live her life, or commit to it 100%. That's all I'm saying.
I understand, big dog. I'm gonna have to get on your coaching calls when you get some time, because obviously the type of stuff we talking about, we talking about generational decisions. I ain't talking about money no more. These are decisions that's affecting too many people that I don't want to waste time on both ends. So I'm all about marriage and being with her, but I
No,
gotta
you're
have
not.
what I need out the situation.
No, if you're not 100% in, and you're not 100% in, you're not even 100% sure, then you're
I
not
said
about that.
I'm all about it. It don't mean I've made that decision right now. Right now, I'm good with everything the way it is. But she already expressed to me that you need to spend some more time with me, and I'm trying to explain to her. I'm like, yo, I got to go get it. So if you just not
So
getting
what?
it on
That's just
that,
the nature of women. All women want you to
I
spend.
understand that. I understand that. I
Rita say
understand.
that to me every day. I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do. Rita say that to me every single day. I'm here. I'll let you know. Watch this.
Listen,
What up? I'm on a live stream. You all having fun? You doing some shopping? You doing some shopping?
Who can say?
I'm on a live stream. I got a question for you. In your opinion, what do you ask for me the most?
Probably to not work as much, spend some more time with me.
All right, thank you.
All right.
okay, so that's normal. Got it.
That's women. If she likes you, she gonna want to spend and be up under you as much as possible. I'm still gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Of course, they're gonna ask you to spend more time with you. That's just the nature of if she likes you, if she adores you, if she want to be with you all the time. The red flag is when she don't want to be around your ass, but she's sticking around in order to see if she can benefit. If a woman is not pining for you, if she's not waiting for you, if she's not looking for you to spend more time, then that's the red flag. That means she's just using you. But if a woman wants to spend more time with you, that means that she inherently loves you, likes you, and wants to be with you. That don't mean that you have to succumb to it. You got to learn the balance and learn how to operate in your masculinity, because you just got to groom her and help her to understand. Listen, you always gonna want to be around me, but at the same time, you got to understand that daddy gonna be gone.
Right.
That
You're
ain't
right,
that ain't
Anton.
nothing new.
You're right, Anton. You're right. You're right. It's just, I mean, you're right, because I listened to a lot of things. She listened to me with you, so we definitely had some conversations about a lot of stuff that's being said on your show, and a lot of times we agree and we got some different things, but we never. I never felt like she was against me. She always got my best interest, and I always like, listen. I told her years ago, yeah, you gonna be my wife. Her mom said it. I still believe that.
Oh, you giving false promises out here, bro?
I never gave false promises. I,
You
I, I
told
was
her you
like,
was gonna be your wife, her wife.
I told her that 3 years ago.
That's a false promise. That you ain't married her.
She ain't want to get married.
I don't believe that. All women want to get married.
I will take you in the house with her right now. She'll tell you.
Call her. Let me talk to her.
Hold on. I'm gonna take you in the house. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm with it.
All right. Sweet cheeks. Oh shit. Sweet cheeks. My favorite YouTuber wants to talk to you. You ain't gotta be on the camera. Anton on the phone with me right now.
Does
She
she
don't.
want to be? If she don't want to be on the camera, she don't have to be. It's
She
up to
pretty
her.
as hell. She could be on the camera. I'm just
It's up.
saying.
It's up to her.
It's up to you. You want to talk to him? He asking about our
Well,
communication.
I.
She cool. She nervous as hell, but she always be on the
What's her,
camera.
what's her name? I don't want to call her Sweet Cheeks. That's your nickname for her.
Exactly. That's mine. I ain't. What you want me? What you want me to say? Yeah, yeah. Instagram tag.
No, don't do that.
I ain't doing it. I ain't
I'm gonna
making
just call. I'm gonna call her Miss Lady. Is Miss Lady? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Would you mind having a conversation with me?
of course. I'll have a conversation with you.
Do you want to be on camera?
it. You pretty enough. You cool.
It's up to
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
You gonna be on camera? All right.
Yeah,
Let me
she gonna.
talk to her. Let me talk to her.
Hold on. Go ahead and cover up. My bag. Good. That's it.
No,
Where is it?
I got it.
All right. All right.
Dev. You got some explaining to do, my friend.
I'm telling you, a lot of things have changed, but it's been the thing where we more committed to doing things than not.
Oh
Me.
no, Dev. No,
I'm
no,
being
no,
real.
Dev.
You, if you want to ask me a
No,
question, you want me to answer.
no, Dev.
You want to try to put me out there? That's cool.
I ain't putting nothing out there. You told me one thing. I asked, and she gave me the answer.
That's current, Anton. That wasn't like that before. You gotta take your glasses off. Listen, I know she want to be married to the right man. I know I can be that man, but a lot of it was I had to grow the hell up. I'm not gonna be fake with you. You get what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate the candidness and the honesty. I
So
think that's dope.
I knew for a while she said I had boy tendencies, so I had to work on that. And then as I worked on that, I dropped my romantic side, so I had to work on putting that balance back in.
So
So
basically, she been enduring as you've been growing as an individual.
yes,
Come on, man.
that's the
What we
truth.
what we talking about, bro?
You want me to get the papers right now? She already said she'll get them.
No. I don't want to force you into doing anything. I want you to start being. Listen, this is what I want you to take from this conversation.
Right,
I want you to take an honest look, like going at that private space in your mind and be absolutely positively transparent with what it is that you want, how it is that you want to move, and then make the adjustment accordingly and then make a decision.
right,
Like it wasn't even a thought. She know exactly what it is that she wants. So really, it's up to you. You're not fooled. You're not disillusioned. You're not confused. You're not misaligned. You know everything you need to know. So now
right,
you, as an individual, need to make a decision of what the direction of your life is going
right.
in. And that's as simple as that, bro. You got to make a decision and move accordingly.
Okay. I'm not sitting there trying to play in the water. So that's where I'm at right now. And I already knew that. She knows that. So it's just about making that ultimate move forward to make it real. If it's just something about wasting time, I should tell her that. If it's not, I should commit. And she
All right,
usually commits. Just move that way. But I look forward to talking to you in the future, Anton.
for sure, my friend. Thank you for coming through.